What a lovely day here in the garden route, and it's lovely and cool. I am so happy to share with you a new little technique that I've done. I sometimes get a bit bored with metal tape, and then I do a bit of crafting with card. And my dear friend Karen Boshoff gave me some lovely card. She keeps me supplied, and I cut these all into ATCs, and then, as you know, I usually just cover them with metal tape. But today we're going to do a little bit of something different. So all I've done is, let's get started, is I have hand drawn the backgrounds to add some interest, and I thought I would show you how I did that, and then we can play. So I have already prepped some hand-drawn backgrounds for you, but I thought I would share just one, and I don't want to waste time doodling, but I'll give you an idea of how I did that one. So I started in the corner, and unfortunately my Kirky that I used, or my permanent marker that I used, dried, so this one's a little bit thick. And that's all I did, was just doodle a little bit here and there. So, okay, and then I colored the outline. So it obviously works better if you have a marker with a thinner nib, but unfortunately my black marker is dry. So that's all I did to make my background. Then I often make backgrounds or decorate cards partially until I get inspiration. So, you know, when you've got leftovers or something on your desk, then I'll just partially make goodies and leave them around until I know what I want to do with them. So, okay, and we'll color this one in with my very fat Sharpie. Okay, well, it gives you an idea of, I actually want to change that a bit, of what I did. So you can see that's how I doodled. And then to add interest, see, I've got that one there. You can take a white ballpoint. I've got a Jelly Roll pen. They seem to be the best, but whatever pen works for you. I am going to put stitching all the way around. Woo, and our famous Hardy-Dar is shrieking here. And there he goes again. So a little bit of detail here. And you can combine this background with your touch of metal tape if you want, or basically anything. So this one I did with a die cut butterfly, and then on top is another little butterfly that was actually stuck on an envelope, and I peeled it off. So I recycled my envelope, my Happy Mail envelope from someone. So here you go. And I think you can already see the detail pops now that you have outlined it or dotted around the lines. But surely you can do anything. Okay. And I think over here, you know me and my borders. Oh dear. Our barking dog. And there you go. Alrighty, so I think that one looks great. This one I'm actually going to leave plain, and then I just wanted to show you this one that I did, and we're going to also again put a little bit of detail. So I'm going to circle the little circles in white, and I really like the buff card. It's really pretty. It's so pretty. What's the right word I'm looking for? I like maybe the right word is the plainness of it. You know, sometimes we always clutter everything up and we have all these designs, and I like the fact that we can make something out of nothing. That's probably why I like it so much. So here I'm outlining my doodles. So take your time, it doesn't have to be perfectly neat. And as you can see, I'm outlining one side at a time because I'm going to turn the card. I find it's easier to work in a certain direction. Okay, turn the card, and then I can do this side. And here. So, make something out of nothing. There you go. And now we have an interesting background or two. I'm going to show you what to do with them. So I came up with this idea because I was away from home for a few days and I had card, and then I ran out of metal tape and all I had was a black marker. And I see I forgot one of the circles there. So really, sometimes when you've got nothing, you have to think out the box. So there you go. We have two. This one over here is actually the same as that, and all I've done is circle the white around the dots. And then this one I've kept plain, but I've given it a border. So we've got three that are prepared. And then this one here was literally using a ruler and drawing lines. Very simple. And I cut out the shape of the zebra, and then inserted it. So you can't really see, but there's a little bit of dimension there. Okay, so now we've got three prepared ATC backgrounds. And I thought what we'll do today is, because it's Easter, maybe use something that's Easter related. I had this really lovely bunny, and I had a really lovely word. So we are going to use these today, and I'm going to show you a few little tricks. Get rid of that. Okay, so the first one is using 30 micron tape. Crumple it up, straighten it out. Sorry, I seem to have bumped my tools to the other side of the table. I'm going to do this. Open my tape. If I can open the tape. Oh my word. There you go. Okay, so this is a tutorial that we did before. We're going to place our die cut onto the 30 micron tape, and we're going to cover it front and back. Okay. We've done that one. And going to do the word. Just make sure I put it on sort of straight. There's blessed. And also fold it over so we cover it front and back. Smooth it down with a pardon me, a credit card. Oops, there you go. And then we take our tool. No, we don't take our tool. We take our paper pencil first. Give it a good rub. And it's really important now to make sure that you rub around the edge of your die cut. Okay, so here we go. My apologies, I've got a tickle in my throat. And we're also going to do the back, especially around the edge. I want it to be nice and firm and stuck down well. Okay, so now you know we have to outline our designs. Outline the designs. Easter egg, I hope you can see that clearly. And here. Patterns. And I'm going to just do some swirls here, I think. And swirls. There you go. And making sure I go really close to the edge. Okay. I'm going to decorate the border of my egg with my favorite stitching technique. It adds a little bit of pizzazz. Okay, and then I'm going to ink it. Don't want to get ink on my mat. Okay. So while that's waiting to dry, we will do our word. So also rub it really well. Okay. And then make sure you're working on the right side. Oopsie. In other words, you want to be able to see the word or read the word. Okay, so that word is blessed. And we are going to also outline it. Okie dokie. So that won't take too long. Okay, so you can do this technique with your 30 micron or your 70 micron tape. It works just as well with either. I'm using the thin tape, the 30 micron tape, for the mere fact that I have it on my desk. And there you go. Okay. I would like to just rub this a bit here. Oh, there you go. I thought there was some detail that I'd missed. Okay, so we've done blessed, and I would like to scribble my background a bit because I want some interest. So, sorry, I'm just smoothing this down. There you go. Because I'm using 2 layers of tape, if you don't smooth it down properly, then it will sort of buckle. And I want clear lines. Here you go. Okay. And once again, just smooth that a bit. Okay. Getting in all those little nooks and crannies. Nooks and crannies. Okay. Alrighty, so that was a bit tedious for you to watch, but we have techniqued the background. Can you see that? Okay. Then, using my ruler, I just want to make sure that everything is fairly straight. I'm actually going to be clever and do this. Cut that and cut that. Okay, so at least my word is straight, and then here and here. Okay. So there's my word blessed. I think it came out really lovely, and now we are going to ink it. So you need to think out the box with your die cuts. You don't just have to use them under your tape. You can also use them on top of your tape or on top of your project. Okay, so just to remind you how to use your die cut on top of your project. That die cut is on top of the hand-drawn background, and it looks lovely. And then obviously a metal tape word. Alrighty, so now we have our egg, which is dry to the touch. We're going to buff it. Okie dokie. So buffed. Look how cool that looks. And we are going to trim it. Okie dokie. So I'm not going right against the egg. I'm actually leaving a slight border. You can see a slight black border where the ink has stuck into the groove that we drew around the egg. So here we go. And okay, and there you go. So we now have a little Easter egg. So let's have a look at our cards that we have. I kind of like it on that card. We've got that card, we've got that card, and we've got that card, and we've got that card. Which one? Oh no, I think it looks great on there. So all you use is a little bit of glue or double-sided tape. So I find that the ordinary wood glue does not work. so well. So I'm going to use some glossy accents because that seems to stick really well. But yeah, just experiment and see which glue works for you. Put a little bit of glue on there. And there you go. And suddenly it's got dark. I think we're getting a thunderstorm shortly. And voila! Doesn't that look too cute? Okay, let's see if we can do our word. Here's our word. Also using our, oh dear, our buff. There's our lovely word, blessed. And nope, doesn't look great on there. What about, nope, doesn't look great on there. I think blessed should go onto this one. So yes, made a little word. And remember, these words that you can do, you can put your name, you can do journal, you can whatever, and they make amazing book plates for your journals. And I'm honestly going to put blessed in just like that. And voila, we are done. And I can't believe it got so dark so quickly. Just lining that up a bit better. What do you think? So share with me your hand-drawn backgrounds and just go with the flow. Have fun.